Hello internet, JB back here with some more Baldur's Gate 3. Today we are on the outskirts of Baldur's Gate itself, the city we've been making our way to for this entire journey. And we are just one long rest away from finally making our way to the city. And Eve, just chilling out here on top of this castle that we're fucking staying, because I guess we could stay at a damn castle, which is just sick, so we thought she'd get some playing in while she's got the time. So, but we've had enough looting for the day. I think it is time for her to go ahead and get a little bit of sleep. Long journey ahead of us, the whole absolute thing. We kind of have to still figure out a way to kill an elder brain, a fucking nether brain. We have 2 more nether stones we have to get from 2 more chosen of the dead 3. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do, and apparently someone wants to talk. Like, all right, Gale, is it him because he has like his face on the thing? No. Dame Aelin, no. Who want to talk? Starian, the fuck do you want?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his right of profane ascension.
Oh yeah, we have to deal with that too.
An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master and elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem, the world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Sounds like as if you envy him. Not a bad place to be. We need to stop him yesterday. Do you think we can defeat him? Are we strong enough? I'll go with that one.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me.
I mean,
if the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
So you kill to take that power from him, the others bound to the ritual? Yeah, we got that.
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway.
Damn, bro, that's dark.
200 years of shit. Pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
God damn. All that matters to me is if you're safe, freedom is not the same as power. A killer isn't worthy of respect. Go ahead. Don't get ahead of yourself. We don't even know if that's possible. Yeah, we'll do that.
All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door.
I genuinely can't argue with that.
If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
I'm with you all the way. I promise to help you stop Cazador. I won't promise anything else.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Sounds good, bud. To rest.
The events of the last
Serif.
days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the dead 3. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the dead 3. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you.
What?
Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Well, now hold on a minute. All I want is to be free of this parasite. I'll do what is necessary to make that happen. I will succeed where the Chosen fell. I will dominate this world. When the moment comes, I'll do what feels right. I'll free everyone of this hero. I'll be evil. I'll be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate. Nah, I'll do whatever it takes to get rid of this parasite.
Right now, your resolve feels firm, but there is no knowing how
Eve
you will
doesn't
feel
see
when
herself
the
a
moment comes.
savior
You will
type,
not
but
have long to wait.
you know, she's gonna do the right thing,
What to do now is sleep.
especially if that means getting rid of the parasite.
Sleep is not for you.
Sleep is not for me. Oh God.
The reckoning is upon us.
Now, really?
The city thirsts for domination.
Prism? Prism, buddy? Help me. Oh. It's a portal. Okay, there's Githyanki there. Alright, what's going on?
Fight your way to
We're
the
fighting.
portal. I need your help.
Okay, so escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control. Alright, so we need to get to this portal over here, and there are 3 Githyanki in the way. So, Shadowhearts is going to throw up a Spirit Guardian and just run at them, I think. I think that's her best course of action. The best thing she could do for us is just put up her spell and try to clear the way.
Blood comes easy these days.
Eve will Misty Step as far up as she can. We're not quite close enough. She is just going to go over here to this guy.
At the ready.
And I want to get this precise. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hit him once. It's a crit. What does this effect we have? Her voice commanding. Oh. Affected entity's brain is being thwarted. The one with the absolute receives a -1 penalty to intelligence wisdom with charisma and takes 1d6 psychic damage at the end of its turn. Well, that's weird. We're going to mobile flourish this guy because we want to knock him back. Really? I don't know. It looks to me like there's plenty of fucking room to knock him back. I was just kind of trying to clear the way, or help clear the way, but I guess I'll take a little bit of extra AC. Back-to-back crits. Good God, Eve.
The dice roll in my favor.
Gale is also going to Misty Step. And wait, can you just get here? Huh. All right, sure. I guess that's not clicking on it. I will throw off a level 3 magic missile on this guy, see if it's somehow enough to kill him. Holy shit. How much damage was that? Only 20.
My turn.
Karlak is going to jump up to the high ground.
Come on.
And she's going to hit this guy. Anytime. Oh, we missed. All right, that sucks. Swing again. Nice. Well, that pretty well.
I've got it.
She's gonna go threaten this one. Actually, you know what? For the first time, we're gonna action surge. Let's see what it's all about. You know what it's all about. It's just 2 extra attacks, and it's pretty strong. God damn. What if I strike that? This is the unbroken air. Oh, you're away of the 4 elements, Monk. Man, that must suck to be you, bud. You're just the monks. Went for a toppling attack on Karlak. Thankfully, did not topple her.
Quickly! I can't do this without you.
I'm working on it. You can't tell me there'd be fucking Githyanki in the way, bro. We're gonna have Eve,
Stand in my way.
because we can't, you know, pass up the opportunity to loot should it present itself. She's just gonna go click on the astral portal. I'm pretty sure you only have to click on it with 1 character to get your whole party through. And that would be true. Nice. Hopefully the rest of our party chilling out in the camp are okay. Oh, we've been here before.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
No, it is not. Or Gith. Yo, that's sick. They're doing parkour. Having parkour in the actual plane would be so fun. With like 0 gravity. Not bad for the mouse, sorry. Well, they're about to break this barrier. I'm assuming this barrier is what our Dream Visitor uses to like help us, so or like protect themselves at least.
Help me.
Oh, there are
I'm under attack.
so many mind flayers over here. Or not mind flayers, intellect devourers. And they appear to be allies? What? Eve's in combat. I'll slashing flourish this Gish. That did no damage. Do it again. Can I have the rest of my party like come join maybe? That'd be pretty cool.
Can't afford to stay idle.
You have my attention.
Alright, we got the rest of our party here. Hopping back over to Eve. She
On my way.
won't be able to do much with her bonus action, so we'll just end her turn. Where the fuck are you going? That monk just threw fire at us. Are we sure this class is bad, guys? Yes, it is very bad. As somebody who's tried to play it before, yes, it is not good. Karlach misses. It's that one. Can't get up here next to this guy, but won't be able to do anything to him. Shadowheart can jump up there though. And we'll hit it with that. Also, I just confirmed that does not take her channel divinity charge. Nice.
For the ages.
You would think I would know that, but I don't. Or I didn't. I'll never know if that hit. I don't think it did. Eve doesn't really look like there's a spot for her to stand up there, so I'm just gonna shoot. Did 0 damage because monk. That one did 11. Flames of the Phoenix on the intellect devourers. Ow, and Eve. Jesus Christ. Yeah, maybe there is something to these monks. Shadowheart misses. Did Carly get stunned? Don't you think it's okay? She just hasn't gone yet.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
No time to dally.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Oh, hush.
I'll feel that one later.
We'll jump across here. Is that a chasm keeper? Tell me that's a chasm keeper. No, it's not. I don't care anymore.
This way.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Friends, you guys want to jump across? Maybe? Kill? Karlach?
Come on, let's go.
Help me.
Okay, it works. Cool. I had to relaunch the game, but Karlach and Gale could actually jump this time. Can they do it again? Can we figure out how to jump? All right, cool. Whole party's here. I was gonna be really pissed if I ended up losing my auto mode run because my fucking party wouldn't jump. That's a fucking mind flare. And that's a Githyanki trapped. That's a mind flayer fighting the Githyanki. Why are we here? That guy just got dropped. Yo, what?
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
Are you? I don't know. I can't trust you.
Danger.
Shit. A mind flayer.
Yeah, we kind of hate mind flayers.
Yankee is the source of our protection against the absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
Excuse me?
Help me.
Prove it.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need.
Well, no. See, I thought it was a drow lady, not you, but. Just because this is funny. Gonna try to read the mind flayer's thoughts. Take some guidance. Nice. Enjoy this.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the mind flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this.
Oh, that's not good.
As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Stay less. Let's do it, bro.
Now, join me. Fight
You know, Mellowum, he's a pretty cool mind flayer too. I think you guys would be friends. Let's do it.
together. We can turn the tide.
If you say no, it's legitimately game over. So yeah, you don't really have a choice at this point. So we are fighting 4 Githyanki monks who are very, very strong. This guy has 176 HP. Do you have legendary actions? No, you just have a shit ton of HP. Orphic Favor. While within 60 feet of Prince Orpheus. The affected entity has resistance to psychic damage and +3 on saving throws. That's fucking Prince Orpheus, dude. Okay. Well, now I'm a little bit more conflicted, but at the same time, I really don't want to be a mind flayer, so how do we help? Shadow Art is going to throw off a destructive wave. JK, she's going to move this way and throw off a destructive wave, doing a decent bit of radiant damage and knocking both of them prone, which will then give Eve the ability to step forward with a defensive flourish on the closer one, dealing a good bit of damage, raising her AC a little bit, and shook off another attack and then a third, all with advantage, all hitting. Great job, Eve. Unfortunately no crits in there, but that's okay. Gale, I did not do a very good job preparing spells for him, did I? Because he leveled up and he just has all of his low level shit. Yeah. All right, well, have you ever heard of Magic Missile? Upcast to the 5th level. Then we'll step forward. We could throw off a sanctuary. Now would be a decent time to try to get use out of that spell, but no need to, I don't think. This guy's gonna waste some of his turn standing up. He's gonna walk away from Eve and take a crit and head for Gale, who does not have any of his buffs active. Mainly Armor of Agathis. We don't have that active. If I would have thought about that, I would have used that. Going to run forward and rage. And start fucking swinging. 40% chance to hit. What the fuck is their AC? God damn, 19 AC? That's insane. Also, not being able to hit 19 consistently is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess she does have a -5, but that's still kind of crazy. We'll use another action surge. On one of these guys, there is a very, very good item for Monk, and it's this one, the Boots of Uninhibited Kushiko. The wearer deals additional damage equal to their Wisdom modifier with unarmed strikes. Incredible item for monks. So if you're playing a monk, you want to make sure you pick those up. And yeah, Karlach is just doing so many Karlach things in this fight. Emperor is going to attempt to dominate one of them and did so. Nice. So now we have a new ally. Thanks, Emperor. And now this one is going to get surrounded by Intellect Devourers, taking a lot of damage in the meantime. And that one's dead. Unarmed Strike connects. Another one connects. That one's saved. So Stillness of Mind makes them no longer dominated. Fist of Unbroken Air on an Intellect Devourer almost kills it, but didn't. And that brings Shadowheart back up in initiative. She is going to, I think, just do a good old level 4 cast of the Spirit Guardians. Here you go, stand next to this guy and throw off a spiritual weapon up by this one. That brings up Eve on her turn. She's gonna go fight this guy. Respectable damage there. We'll go for another defensive flourish. And they're dead. Nice. Doubt there's gonna be anything on him. Yeah, literally nothing. Makes sense for monks to not be carrying much. They are in fact monks. Gale. Have you ever heard of a magic missile upcast to level 5? You know, I don't, believe it or not, I don't want to hit my own spiritual weapon. Game. 88 HP down to 62. That wasn't a lot of damage. Good. Jumps. Actually, probably don't want to be near the edge. Can you throw him? That says death. Later, dude. Sorry. I just really don't want to be a Mind Flayer, and the only best way I have of, you know, securing that is by not dying, so, you know. The Emperor levitates up, and will Tentacle Whip. It's a miss on the Unarmed Strike. Yeah, face checking a monk like that is a great idea, Emperor. Call me crazy. Flinch of the North Wind is cast on to Eve. So she is held for 10 turns. So it's the monk version of Hold Person. Shadowheart can't really do much from her positioning. It won't let me click on anywhere other than that exact spot, so I guess we're going to throw off a Moonbeam if it'll let me. Not enough movement. Can I Guiding Bolt at a very high level? Not enough movement. Oh, it's because I walked right under a fucking rock. Never mind. All right, that makes sense actually. Have you ever heard of a magic missile upcast to the 4th level? Wow. All those saving throws. Oh no, it did fail. Okay, nice. Eve is going to have basically no movement. God, she's gonna Misty Step. And then we will Slashing Flourish with her blade. Nope, with her bow. We'll use Executioner, why not? Double crits, very nice. And then we'll do it again. We did it.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that.
How do you expect me to look at you?
Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Shadowheart. I'll ask again, who are you? I'm gonna need a name this time. Thank you for saving me. I always expected you were a mind flayer. You were in this prison all the time. Why did you deceive me? I prefer the other version of you. Actually, no, we're just gonna go tell me everything.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search
Yo,
for
it looks so
treasure.
good.
To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
So the Mind Flayer colony beneath Moonrise has always been there?
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, red and mist, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was.
Yeah, no, it's so hard to tell.
Was sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor.
So you were there when they started all
Was
this?
intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
I was one of the chosen at the colony. Did you have to eat criminals' brains? Are you gonna tell me what this battle was about? Yeah.
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elitid Empire eons ago.
Wait, so what you're saying is
When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
So let me get this straight. You're telling me that Orpheus is the reason we're not mind players. So why do I need you? I could just, you know, I'm very convincing. I think I could just convince Orpheus to help us out, and you know, we could take down the I don't know, the fucking Elder Brain together. You know, people who actually hate mind flayers. I don't know, man. Was it you or Orpheus that Blacketh wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blacketh was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blacketh will be finished.
How did Gortash and the other Chosen find out about this prism?
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blacketh. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus.
So you weren't even the one who captured him. Who the hell captured him then?
The prison was for containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer. I'm nothing like you. I'm no illithid and never will be.
You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you.
I've taken exactly 0 illithid powers, by the way.
The process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Absolutely not. I'm trying to avoid becoming the mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
I don't know, bro. You did like 12 damage in that fight. No way. Not happening. Actually, yeah, you know what? If you can evolve me, why can't you just stop the Ceramorphosis altogether? No.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain.
It will be.
In case you change your mind.
Don't worry. No, if you can just throw that out into the Astral Sea, we don't need that.
Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve.
No thanks.
You or your allies.
Much gold do you think I can get for this?
Enough for you all, but we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Oh no, man, that's a lot of effort for what doesn't seem like much reward. Well, it seems like you're benefiting from that, actually. Okay, that's not true. I mean, we wouldn't become illithid, but I don't know. There's more to this Orpheus guy. We're not getting the whole picture here, I don't think. This Astral Touch Tadpole, if you use it, you can basically get, so you the benefit of it is you can use these abilities as bonus actions. It's very broken. It's very powerful. And there are some really fucking good abilities. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to just, you know, throwing in like, you know, just a couple, like, you know, just a couple of tadpoles in, but we've gotten this entire run without it. I think we can continue to you know, hold off on illithid powers. But there are some incredibly strong things you can do with them, obviously. You can see what I see. Oh, hey, Lae'zel, yeah, let's talk to Lae'zel.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's.
What up, dude?
Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives.
Indeed.
It is not the Ghaik visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The blood of the mother, who is he exactly? Mighty powerful prince if he can block out an illithid hive mind? Yeah.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command.
Damn.
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Ghaik slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat.
Oh, what the?
Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay.
Oh.
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle.
What?
Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet
Voss?
the prince of the comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Then Voss is right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Ghaik slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
He does seem like a much more powerful ally. Like, we should definitely do what we can to potentially free him. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, that Orpheus guy, there's something to him. Hey, Shadowheart, what do you want to talk about?
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or
Are we not gonna-
astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes.
It really does,
The
honestly. It's
more
kind of
I learn,
creepy.
the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Yeah, what's going on with your hair?
Of course.
Do I get an option to talk about her hair?
Be honest.
There we go.
What do you think of the new look?
If it helps put the past behind you, I'm all for it. I'd love it. Not for me, but who cares? I fucking love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps
Although
I'll get
the
used to it.
black hair is pretty cool
I have
too.
a lot to get used to right now.
Alright. Well, that was a lot. And I feel like we've done is basically nothing. So let's go ahead and leave camp. We gotta get a little bit more done today, shortly. Real quick before we move on, I meant to talk about this last episode when Shadowheart leveled up, but I didn't really think about it. So let's actually talk about Divine Intervention a little bit. So it's a class action. Call upon your deity in a moment of greatest need. Once they intervene, your deity will never do so in this manner again. So it's only once per save file, essentially once per run. In tabletop, it works a little bit different. You have to you roll a percentage dice, which is, you know, it's 2d10 essentially, and you have to roll under your level. So like on a out of 100, you have to roll. We're currently level 10. You have to roll a 10 or lower in order for Divine Intervention to work. You can only do like once a week, but you know, it's tabletop. It's very different. But in game, you get to choose between one of four things. You can do 8 to 80 radiant damage, which is really bad. Like, why would you? I mean, that's just that's literally a waste. Like, you can do 8 damage. No, that's not worth it. You can Opulence Revival, resurrect fallen companions with half their hit points and restore all nearby allies as if they had long rested. That is unbelievably good. Can really get you out of some tight situations. You also get Golden Generosity. Call upon your deity with a rich bounty of potions and camp supplies. That's not bad. And then you can also get Arm Thy Servant. Call upon your deity to grant a legendary weapon forged from the fires of your holy bond. I've thought about this. This one is very good. This one could save a run, but yeah, no, we're arming thy servants. It's happening now. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Get it out of the way. The Devotee's Mace. This thing is so sick. And now Shadowheart has her third legendary weapon. So yeah, this thing is pretty damn cool. It does 6 to 18 damage, 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning, and 1d8 radiant damage. And it also gives you the healing intense aura, which is quite nice. And emanates a soothing aura. All nearby allies gain 1d4 hit points at the start of your turn. So for 10 turns, as a bonus action, once per long rest, you could just heal. And it's very good. And there are plenty of items that proc with this. Like, so every turn, you're essentially giving everyone this, the 1d4 to bless, basically. I can't speak, words are hard. And you're also restoring yourself an additional 2 hit points, but that doesn't really matter. If we were to re-equip these Hell Riders Prize, we'd be giving our teammates Blade Ward every single turn, and we could also, you know, get temporary hit point. Like, there's so many effects that stack with healing that it's the best in-slot weapon for clerics, and I think it is worth using your Divine Intervention on, even though, you know, it's a very intense, you know, cast of a thing. So there's that.
Let's get going.
But now
Light on my
we actually
The city is close now.
move into the city.
My former peers will be watching, no doubt.
We're definitely going to Baldur's Gate now, right, guys? This is definitely Baldur's Gate, and not anywhere else. This is definitely Baldur's Gate, and not something else, right?
What they know could help us.
Shadowheart's just been yapping this whole time, but no, we're not in Baldur's Gate at all. We're in Rivington. I think it's already showed you guys that we're in Rivington, which is a city very close to Baldur's Gate, but not quite in Baldur's Gate, obviously. Waypoint discovered. Yeah, there's the Rivington waypoint. That's where we are. Oh, hello.
Excuse me, I can't find my.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Where'd you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands, She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day.
Uh,
That was last 10 day, though.
Yeah, no, she's dead. I don't know where your mom is, but take a few coin. You must be hungry. Take some food. Let's go find a guard. They'll be able to help you. Sounds like your mom's probably dead. I don't know where your mom is, but you can have a few coins. There you go.
Oh.
Stay safe, kid.
Thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
Good luck with that. But there is a lot to do in Rivington. Sort of like the monastery was Act 1.5, not really Act 2. This place is kind of Act 2.5, if you will, before we get to Act 3. We're gonna have Eve split off for a moment and head in here to the town a little bit. She's gonna explore.
What in the hells was that? Felt like an earthquake, as if I didn't have problems enough already.
Weird.
Back off and return to your homes.
We're gonna come over here and talk to this guy. I believe this is the right guy. What up, dude?
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity.
Excuse me?
These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
How charitable of you. Actually, no, we're gonna trade with this guy before we piss him off. So this guy, if you approach with Shadowheart, you can't really pick up any of his good items, and he has a few very good items, one in particular. You have a scroll of sunbeam, that's whatever. He has a cold snap, which is just a dagger that does a little bit of extra cold damage. It's actually not bad. It's offhand only. When a creature misses you with an attack, they must succeed a DC 13 con save or be chilled for 2 turns. And you get +1 AC. Yo, that thing is actually pretty sick. And for only 300 gold, shit, give me that. But the real star of the show here is actually not the Hell Rider long, but you get +3 bonus to initiative rolls, advantage on perception. Yeah, okay, no, this thing is insane. What the fuck? This thing is insanely good. We'll take that, but this is the real star of the show, the Dwarven Thrower. This weapon will return to its owner when thrown. A dwarf throwing this warhammer deals an additional 1d8 bludgeoning damage. If the target is large, huge, or gargantuan, the strike deals an additional 2 to 16. This is an incredible weapon and very fun. And I think I want it. I did not expect to be spending 4,000 gold on this guy, but I mean, if he has fucking this many weapons worth it, like shit. I did not know this bow existed. I mean, I knew it existed, but holy fuck, it's way better than I thought it was. I'm gonna pull together what we have and be picking some of this stuff up. Thanks for the stuff, brother. Appreciate it. How charitable of you.
Charity is a luxury. Fickle, occasional gestures from guilty hearts. I run a business. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
So you buy their heirlooms and valuables at a low rate. Genius. I applaud you. You're taking advantage of the desperate. And what do you do with the goods you're acquiring?
Your point being?
What do you do with the goods you're acquiring?
There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all. As do I.
So don't.
It's about gold for you is that there's more than you're letting on.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele, but I think you've earned a peek.
Oh yeah? So you're just the merchant? Well, show me what you got. Oh, he does have other stuff. Oh, I didn't know he actually had other stuff. Oh yes, Sethin, which is a great axe. Sethin spiritual great. Oh, you just get to get a free summon of like another great axe, and you can get smaller. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. He also has the Nymph Cloak, which gives you a free cast of Dominate Person. Okay. And then stuff I sold him. The Robe of Supreme Defenses, though, it's pretty good. While concentrating, you add your spellcasting ability modifier to your saving throws and gain a +1 bonus to armor class. That's decent. That's the best thing he has, but it's nothing to write home about. I'm good.
We pay taxes for you to protect us, not these.
Surely, who's your supply? Yeah.
Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
We'll leave for now. I'm gonna have my party come over here and just see what happens.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
Ah, I don't know if you noticed that, but he called over Shadowheart as Eve was, you know, doing her thing. Where's my gold? We'll have Shadowheart talk to him though. What do you want?
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
You're Sharn, aren't you, from Shadowheart's Cloister? It all makes sense now.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company.
Sister?
I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Use your connection, urge Shadowheart to lie, reach out psionically. You should plead contrition for now. She has turned your back on her. I'm gonna let Shadowheart handle this.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renaud there? A tiefling with short horns and purple hair.
Renaud. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out. Heretic.
Damn, if you guys recall back to the Underdark, Renaud was the one person that Shadowheart remembered from her past after we gave her the noble stock.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Oh. We'll go there, but it probably won't be anytime soon. That is a very difficult area, but I do think we're going to go ahead and end this episode here today. We're going to explore more of Rivington in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all then. Take it easy.